Paradox Interactive. Now, do I think that Paradox is an evil company or even a bad one? Not really, but they have this one big problem about them, and that's why I'm making this video. And that's the Paradox DLC model. Is DLC inherently bad? No, it allows companies to add new content to their games without the need to make a fully new game, and it can also refresh older experiences, which Paradox is really good at, of course at a price. And it also depends on the company. Some companies make good DLCs at a good price, and some don't. But the DLCs shouldn't be used as patches to a broken and empty game. Paradox used to release their early games in a much better state than nowadays with fewer DLCs. But more recently, Paradox did in fact start making their launch games stale and without content so they can add DLCs in later dates. Imagine as a new player trying to get into the Paradox game franchise. Well, this is what you will see. A lot of Paradox base games cost $40+, which I guess is fine if it's released in today's standard where every AAA game is $40 plus. But also games that are 5+ years old are also $40. Well, at least the good ones. But not only that, to get the full Paradox experience, you must pay another $50 or $100 to get all the DLCs. Now, the DLCs do go often on sale, and in some cases you don't need all of them. Well, you do if you want to be up to date with other players, and especially in games like Hoi 4 or EU4, you do need all the DLCs. Because comparing the base game of Hoi 4 against Hoi 4 without any DLCs, it's pretty much uncomparable. Of course, Hoi 4 does have a subscription option, which I must say is fine, and much better than having to pay $150 to get all of the content. And if one of the player has all the DLCs in the multiplayer game, everybody else also gets the DLCs, which is great. But that means for other Paradox games that don't have the subscription option to get all the DLCs, which means it's harder for new players to get into them with the price being so high. Of course, I'd be lying if I said that their games are bad. Almost all Paradox games are good, with of course some missing content. And the fact is, they don't have any competitors, meaning they can release their games in any state. And we just have to shut up and eat it up, which I don't think it's really fair, and believe they should at least try to reduce the price of their base games, because it's ridiculous spending $40 for a 5 or 6 year old game, or making more of their DLCs free, or just making patches, which I think is the best option. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I know it's really short because there isn't a whole lot to talk about, and yeah, thanks for watching.